How's it going, guys? UltraSciF here, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to remove all that Roblox lag. And this is a part 2 video, so if not, check out part 1 of this series and I'll give you a ton of other tips, but I'm going to go more in depth and give you a few more tips, and I may do a part 3 with like the ultimate tips guide. So stay tuned for some tips. So the first step and method is going to be to delete the textures. So to do that, we search in ROBLOX player and we find this in our Windows search bar because some people don't have it on their desktop. Right click and go to open file location, then open file location on the actual ROBLOX player. We're going to make sure that we open the next directory, which is platform content, then the next directory, which is PC, and then to finally delete the textures, we're going to go to textures. Now, you see that there is a ton of textures. I'm just going to open up, make it big, so you guys can see that there's a bunch of textures that we're going to remove. We're going to go highlight all these, make sure not to do studs and wing index, alright guys? And we're going to make sure to press delete key, or right click them, and delete. I'm not going to delete them because my system runs well with textures and I like the look of textures. But if you guys are lagging, getting less than 30 frames per second, this is going to give you a significant frame boost. And remember, with each Roblox update, they re-add in the textures. So make sure that you delete the textures every time that Roblox says it has to update or you see the textures in-game. That is just one of the best tips that I can give you, and I'm surprised I didn't do it last video. Let's get into the next tip. Alright. Next, I'm going to do a tip which not everybody can do, but this is Asus GPU tweak, and I'm doing this because it has a task cleaner associated with it. It's called Gaming Booster. I'm not sure if everybody has this or everybody can download it, but if you can, download Asus GPU tweak, especially if you have an Asus GPU, and use the Gaming Booster. Make sure you open it, and then you see this Gaming Booster down here. Click this, click start, and it's going to run through, and it's going to turn off, this is the very important part, it's going to turn off system services, which could use the first core of your CPU, and the first core of your CPU is exactly what you need to game. And once you get rid of this, you're going to have a lot more of the first core of your CPU really open for Roblox and really open to the game, pretty much. So yeah, that's going to boost your system quite a lot. My next step is to turn off your antivirus. So, for example, there is the Windows Defender antivirus, which I only use Windows Defender, which can be easily searched, and then you find your Windows Defender Security Center. Make sure you're going to the Security Center right here. Go to Virus and Threat Protection, go to the settings, and turn off real-time protection. You're going to have to do this every time you boot up your PC, and I don't truly recommend this, but this is an option, and I found this really helps me. But make sure your device is at risk. This is a disclaimer. Your device will be at risk of getting a virus if you do turn this off. So make sure you're not downloading anything sketchy or don't have anything sketchy on your PC like a virus. But this will significantly decrease CPU usage since real-time protection requires a lot of CPU, especially when you're opening Roblox to something like Roblox running on your PC could be a virus, and Windows Defender is going to make sure it's checking it all the time to make sure that it's not a virus, which uses up a lot of CPU. So just make sure you use this at your own risk if you turn off real-time protection. But it has a high chance of helping you in Roblox, getting better frames. My last and final tip for this video is to upgrade your CPU or GPU. You can easily go into Task Manager and look at your GPU usage and your CPU usage, and when you're playing Roblox, it only uses the first 2 cores of your CPU, or if your CPU is hyper-threaded like mine, and if it's not hyper-threaded, you'll only see the first core. But if these are at max, like way up at this top line, it'll be your CPU bottlenecking you. And if your GPU, if the engine is at 100%, then it's your GPU bottlenecking you in a Roblox. So it's a very good idea to upgrade your CPU and GPU. If you're on the laptop, you're going to have to get a completely new system. If you're in a desktop, you make sure parts are compatible. You can go through PC Part Picker and make sure your parts are compatible. I just have a really stupid rig in here right now. The CPU probably wouldn't be good for Roblox, but I'm just going to browse individual parts and show you like a CPU that would be good for Roblox. See, let me find something that would be good. Maybe an 8700K. I'm actually gonna have to delete my part list. Let me start a new part list. So I would say an 8700K is probably pretty good for Roblox. It's way over the top, but it's hyper-threaded. You could go for an i3 8100 if you want, maybe an i5. For this sake, I'm just going to go through an 8700. And if you need to upgrade your GPU, Roblox does not require anything like GPU significant. See, this MSI GTX 1050 is absolutely fine for Roblox. This is all you're going to need. You can probably even go a step lower and get a 950, maybe a 750 Ti. They're going to be fine for Roblox. It's whatever you can get your hands on because the GPU market right now isn't really that great. So make sure you're upgrading your parts in your PC and make sure that they are compatible. And to get better frames on Roblox, make sure it's not a hardware bottleneck. But I really do hope you guys did enjoy this video. I put a lot of effort into finding some more methods. And if you guys have any more methods, let me know and down in the comments below. And I can post your method up in my part 3 of this series. But I'm really trying to help you guys get better FPS in games such as Roblox. Maybe I'll even do more games in the future, but I really hope you guys did enjoy this video and that it did help you. You can go into your Roblox, test it in game right now, which I'm going to do, and I'm going to show you how it can give you better FPS. So I'm in Counterblock's Roblox Offensive right now, and as you can see, I'm getting a perfect 60 frames per second. I can look around here, see it's remaining 60 frames per second, so you can see if you use all these methods, you can definitely help your frame rate get much better. So stay tuned for part 3. Please like and subscribe. Peace adios, my dudes.